to the Devil's Film School. I am your host, the FAT Mantis. This is the internet show that discusses things that go bump in the night, or at least discusses things that are far scarier than your morning news. Today, I'm going to discuss to you why your 2020 totally sucks. Now, we've all seen it. Murder hornets, almost on the verge of World War III, and of course a pandemic and a quarantine that is ruining our social lives. I know I'm pissed. Now, why is this happening? The spiritual energies of this entire year are completely off, almost as if us, our personal lives, or the entire planet is jinxed. And it is not even halfway over. It does not, the halfway mark does not end until the end of this month. So that is something to think about. Now, I also want to say that they may have introduced aliens and murder hornets in Act 1 and never brought them up again. However, they can always return in Act 3 to finish us off. Now, I believe I know the answers as to why 2020 sucks. Now, I have to give you a warning right now. The following topic has to do with actually truly researched demonology. If you are sensitive to ghosts, the paranormal, or the occult, I would say turn this off. Go to one of my other videos. I make a lot of jokes in my other videos. They're light and fluffy. You might like it. You might like it. Now, for the who stuck with me, let's check this out. This goes back to a little something we know as the Ouija board. Now, a lot of people believe that the Ouija board is all just some made-up shenanigans, and normally it is. But it is not completely made by just some patent clerk, game designer. Actually, Ouija boards are replications of old school in gypsy magic things called ghost boxes, right? So what you do is you take a box and you actually trap a minor spirit within it. You take a consecrated spirit and you do a ritual to bond it to the box, and after that they use various means to communicate with the other side. Basically, he acts as a conduit, the trapped spirit, for your entry into the netherworld. Now, a Ouija board is the exact same thing, just a flattened out version of it. Now, if you don't consecrate or dedicate a spirit to a Ouija board, it shouldn't be able to do anything. It's just a game. If it's moving around, it's usually one of your friends who are doing it. However, since its invention in 1890, people have constantly reported a presence that seems to eventually contact people, and what's even weirder is after they say goodbye, which should end the communication to the netherworld, they're able to harm or injure or give a curse to people beyond the game, days later sometimes. And this spirit is referred to as Zozo. Very often, if you notice where the Z and the O are, the board will make your things go between both of them. The name could be Zozo, but people just for short call it Zozo. And nowadays, on the internet, stories still circulate of it. And since these stories are completely anonymous, I am apt to believe them. But anyway, the stories often do things where people start having suicidal thoughts and feelings and dreams after having this experience with Zozo. Very often, Zozo will pretend to be the fallen dead person you're trying to contact, or a fallen loved one. It will have the ability to know knowledge on the other side, in the netherrealm, of your loved one and what's going on over there. So they'll answer questions like your grandmother. But I assure you, brother, it is not your grandmother. This Zozo character will give people bad luck. One woman got hit by a car after experiencing a Zozo thing. Other people have been fits of violence and other such things. All this, pretty much any type of demonic stuff that you've seen in any demonic movie or show has probably been reported and associated with Zozo. Now, if we look at what is this Zozo, is he like a dead serial killer from the 1800s? No, what it is that they've actually researched it and connected. The word Zozo goes way back into prehistory, and he is connected to the Mesopotamian demon of the wind, Pazuzu. Now, this guy was a total evil creature. I believe he's even reported as to eating babies and doing all sorts of things. And so, as we know, if they're like an ancient pagan god, and now they're classified in the Dictionnaire Infernal as a Catholic priest's guide to spirits and demons in the world. If he's classified as a middle manager of hell, then you don't want to be contacting this guy, and he's in here. Now, what does this have to do with murder hornets? I'm going to put you on right now. So the other day I was working on a project and, messing around with fonts, and I was trying to put a logo for 2020, and I noticed something that comes up in a lot of fonts, very exotic fonts when you're working at them, that 2020 sometimes looks like a ZO. The name of this year is literally spelling out Zozo. It's almost as if 2020 has summoned Zozo, and he's in charge of everything in our pathetic lives. So if you're feeling down and out, if you're feeling crappy, if everything sucks, your social life is destroyed, you're not going to be able to go see Wonder Woman, it is because of this son of a bitch, okay? So I want you to take that into consideration. And so if you know any exorcists or psychics or anyone who knows, gypsies are good at exorcising spirits. Absolutely. Go find a gypsy woman. I don't know of any that are around. They're not really in America too often. But if you can find one, go hire them. Put them on retainer. That's what I'm saying, but you got to be careful. So this is a demonic spiritual problem that is making your life a living hell. So I want you to watch out for Zozo, and please stay off the Ouija boards. But what do you guys think? Do you believe in Ouija boards? Do you believe in Zozo? Have you ever experienced Zozo? Please let me know in the comments. Till next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And keep tuning in to Voice of the Fat Mantis for more Devil's Film School and other fun and shenanigans. And please take care of each other. Till next time, ciao for now.